Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. It is the 6th of September now. I am 20 years old, surprisingly. Not really. And now, I want to show you the books I got. Get ready for this. All of these are what I got. I guess we'll just start with this pile. This is Equus by Peter Schaffer, as you can see. I've already read this in in the day that I got it. When I finished it, I was speechless for around about 30 minutes, just thinking about this fucking thing. It's fucking great. It's really good. I'm gonna have to write a script for my review on it because I can't really get into it right now because my thoughts are still so muddled about it, you know. Next one I got is Transparent Things by Vladimir Nabokov, because I'd never really heard of this, and I love Nabokov. As a general rule, his skill with the English language is genuinely amazing, considering that he was Russian, and he wrote all his novels in English. That alone is enough for me to just respect the man. Next up is William Faulkner's As I Lay Dying. This is one of the most, it's so fucking good. It's one of the best novels that has been written in American history, in my opinion. I mean, Faulkner in general is really good, but his best work is Absalom, which they didn't have at Price Books, unfortunately. So that's a shame, but yeah, really, really good. Have to write a review for that one eventually as well. Next up is Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov again, because as I said, Nabokov is amazing. His shit's really good. I wish this cover wasn't what it was, because it kind of takes away from what the book is trying to say and what it's about, but whatever. The language in here is so fucking good that at times it's really disturbing. I'll do a review on it eventually as well. Next we're getting some that I haven't read. John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath. Yes, I know, self-purported lover of literature and difficult fiction has not read The Grapes of Wrath yet. Amazing, I know. But yeah, this one is apparently about the Great Depression. So that's going to be an interesting read when I get to it eventually. Next up is another one that I have not read. The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. I don't know how to say his name. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be this fucking thick, but hey, all the power to it. I mean, I guess that's more for me to read, and I'll enjoy it a lot then. From everything I've heard about it, it reads like a modern action novel, but with more philosophical trappings to it, which is definitely interesting. Don't know how that works exactly, but cool. Next up is another one of the gifts my dad got me. Well, this was the other one, and this was the one that he also got me. This is Don Quixote by Cervantes. I've already read this one, but I'm rereading it again because it's amazing. And I love this edition, I really do. I'll have to do a review on Quixote eventually. And then we have James Joyce's Finnegan's Wake. Not read this one yet, but I'm going to, obviously. And I know so much about this book at this point, it's kind of ridiculous. Without actually having read it, you know. It's basically the answer to Ulysses' Day. It's a novel about night, which it's an interesting way to take it. I'll let you know. And of course, about this because I felt like maybe I'd need it, and if not, then it'd be an interesting read anyway, just to see this dude's perspective on it, you know. literary criticism is really fun at times, man. Next up is two of William T. Vollmann's books, the first and second novel in the Seven Dreams heptology. This is the Ice Shirt. It's the first one in the series, and it apparently takes place in 10th century AD with like the Norse coming over to America and all that stuff. That's the thing with Vollmann is apparently he really dives into the stuff that he writes about, and the research he does is apparently really insane in terms of like his ability. The Fathers and Crows by the title. It's pretty self-evident, I'd assume. Fathers and Crows, basically it's about French Jesuit priests going into Canada to try and convert the Iroquois, I don't know how to say it, but some of the Native Americans that were there. This one is significantly longer, but I'm pretty sure most of the ending is just like all his sources and all his like information that he studied to get to like write this book, because he does extensive research for his shit, and it's really, really just admirable. Next up, I got the entire Red Rising series because I really like it, and I've read all of them before, but that was like library books, and I wasn't able to keep them, obviously. But yeah, Red Rising, really good. I hate this blurb because it really doesn't do it justice. I mean, no book blurb ever does. But it's essentially Game of Thrones in space. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know if Pierce Brown's writing another one after Dark Age, but I hope he does, because I really want to read more of this universe. It really is. It really does get better as you go further in. That's all of them. I'll eventually write reviews for the ones that I haven't written reviews for, and then I'll do the reviews, because yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. See ya.